and then make my way back into to Manchester, maybe into Hunts or into Yules. And I really did enjoy A&D Motorcycles last week with thanks to Backbrake Tom and Tony, our chips. They were the ones that actually told me about it. I didn't actually know about it, so it's a place I'm going to have to call up to again. I'd love to get a ride on one of them boats that goes this. I've never ridden one. So if Sally watches, I may be knocking on your door and see if I can pick a ride on one around the Welsh valleys. See what it's like. You never know, do you? But just thought, anyway, I haven't been to Superbike Factory. It's going on about 8 months now, 9 months. And I keep on saying I must go to some of the other ones. The one in Silverstone, they've got one in Leeds. So I'm going to make an effort to go down there. I do just enjoy the walk round them, to be honest. I do love to see what they've got, what bikes they've got. And the other side is absolutely gutted for my nephew. My nephew lost his bike, got stolen by Scroats, and it really does, pardon the language here, fuck me right off. So he's had his bike nicked from work, Scroats have taken it away, his insurance has now just gone up over £1,000, and that's just not even on an MT-09, it's on I was going to let him take my CL500 and ride that. So we had transport. Why should we, the people who are honest and pay our bills and pay everything, have to keep putting up with this? These scopes of judges, these scumbags who steal them, the judges give them a £100 fine. I think what should happen is these absolute lowlifes should be made to pay the insurance premiums of the people who they steal the bikes off. That's what should happen to these. Absolutely. It really, the more and more I look at it, the worse and worse it's getting. Anyway, I'm getting off that, and what we'll do is, when we get closer to Superbike Factory, we'll bring you back on then. So, see you there. You can see down these lanes, lovely little twisty lanes, out in Cheshire, about 4 or 5 miles from Macclesfield now. The scenery is astounding, even on a really damp day like today, but sun's out in it, no respect. I think its weather's going to change a bit later. But this is exactly why I love this bike. It just does everything I want it to do. Goes fast enough, don't go as fast as the CV1000, your Hornets, or your MTs, or your big phasers, but it just does what it needs to do, and it just puts a smile on your face. And when you want to pull back that throttle, that sound of that lovely parallel twin, which actually sounds like a V when you drop down a gear, and off it goes. It inspires you with confidence. You know you're not going to run short of juice to overtake. You're going to have plenty of ponies there to get you past. And you know, for what people call a commuter touring bike or everyday bike, it handles the bends extremely well. And again, improve it by what tyres you put on. You put better tyres on, you get even better cornering out of it. Right. See you shortly. Oh, always exciting when you come into Superbike Factory. You never know what's in there. You never know if you're going to put your hand in your pocket and buy something, do you? That's the other side to it. I'll just show you where you turn in, where that screw fix sign is there. We turn right down there. Here we go. Queen's Avenue, if you want to know. And Snake's Lane, which should be here. And there it is, Superbike Factory. We've got a couple more bikes behind us. Here we go. Really do enjoy coming to this place. May it last forever for me. I think we'll go over there actually. We're gonna park here. There we go. Next to a lovely little CB500. Now I've had a comment from a Dave today about CB500. He's got arthritis in his hands, and he was asking what's the difference between these. The CB500 is without doubt a lighter bike when you ride it. You can feel it, it's much lighter. You drop them, they're both quite heavy, and I would say, to be honest, on any bike you buy now, buy crash bars. Because you go over on these bikes, as soon as you damage them fairings, your bike's getting cat end. Insurance don't care unless you're going to fix it yourself. And it's quite hard getting parts for these NCs at the moment. Anyway, let's knock you off and let's go inside and enjoy ourselves in there. And what have we gone and done? I've come with the wrong adapter. What a numpty. Right. Lock on. I never normally do, to be honest. I must put, after what happened to my nephew's bike, I must put a crack on it and I must carry a lock with me. I never do. Right, we'll see you when we're inside. SUPERBIKE Factory Macclesfield. Loads of accessories, gloves. Any special offers on? Alpine Star. A shoey that looks awfully like back brake Tom's. 589 reduced. Hope yours weren't that dear, Tom. Nice shed back case. I do like that carbon look on that. Now I'm due for a new Power West suit, what I'm wearing now, which isn't motorcycle gear, to let you know, people. It is just builder's gear, but I wear armour underneath it. So if I come off with a bit of luck, I'll be okay. Oh, the calf's open again. It's handy to know. Well, it's not open for food. And reduce the clear. What have we got? An RI. I always mix them up whether the RI is the handmade one or the shoey. I think the shoey is the handmade one, isn't it? I like that I-20. I've got enough helmets so to last me for a couple more years, people. That's reduced a lot, isn't it? Wow. What's your cup of tea? I'm just going to ask as well, on reception. Hey, excuse me, I'll stick you off. Can I just ask, do you service bikes here now?
Yes.
And what's the sort of prices for servicing your bikes?
Depends exactly what you need. You need to have a look online on our website, and you can book it online. Okay. You do a deal at the minute, so yeah.
So that's the deal. I'm doing it for a YouTube channel, so it's
price,
just
yeah.
So is it by the CC of the bike, or is it by the individual make of the bike? That
individual make, as far as I'm aware.
Okay, that's fantastic. Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks very much.
Problem. Yeah, you book
cheers.
it all online.
And then bring it in and drop it off. Is it same day or next day?
Usually, sometimes same day, but not weekends.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. Thanks for that. Right, people, there we go. It's always worth asking. Got good credit, and there we are, Trans Street Triple. One more. 32 quid a month for a bike. It's cheaper than bus fare, that, people. BMW. It looks quite thinned out in here, to be quite honest with you. Nice Yamahas. Anything that takes your fancy? When you look at SUPERBIKE Factory, people, by the way, as well, they are. If you look in Auto Trade and you start looking through dealers, they are the cheapest. They do beat prices, and I know it's like there's good and bad reviews off people who bought from bikes, but we all, let's be honest about it, some people have a really exceptional good experience and some people won't. But I think it as well depends on what you're like and what you expect. Now you see it's like that, that's been here a while, CR250, but it's still a cheap bike, that. And I always do say Ducati red, it is the prettiest red of all bikes, I think. I've not ridden any of these. You're scared of falling off them now. 950. Let me know if you've got one. Superport 950, the Panigale. Now I've noticed I ain't got my glasses on, so I can't see the prices. I don't think they've got the prices on the bikes. I think they've only got the monthly costs of them there. Or am I missing it? Maybe they're changing the way they actually advertise. Oh right, mirrors don't fold. Wow. Let's carry on round. Let's carry on round and see what else we like. Nice replica there. Honda. Looks nice, I like the orange. That KTM, that's a nice 1190, isn't it? GSXR. Get your knee down. You just think, what will bikes be like in another 20 years time? We look at these and they're beautiful now. Trophy Daytona, £131 a month. Scan the code. That's a nice looking speed triple, isn't it? Wow. There's something just nice about that triple black, isn't there? You've got to say with Triumph just make really nice bikes, electronic suspension. Look at that, wow. Why would you sell it? Why would you sell a bike like that? Tell me. I own one of these myself, and that's cheap. And I'll tell you now, you'll enjoy yourself on one of them. They're just an absolute belting little bike, the CL500. They just plod along. They're not. They call them a scrambler. They're not a scrambler. They won't go off-road people. They'll go down a dirt lane, and you can make them look like a scrambler, but they're not. The actual the height from the bottom of the bike, they're too low. You've got the big exhaust will get cracked straight away. You've got the sumps low on them as well. They've got a low sump, but they're a really comfortable bike to ride. Vespas. Is that a Vespa? Yeah, it is. GT300. I've only ridden one Vespa and I was mighty impressed with it. I can tell you, I'm mighty impressed with it. And again, the Thruxton. I've never really been one into cafe races. That's come down the 1200R. 7,890, £169 and 6p with good credit. And it's a Sunday bike, isn't it? It is a bike that you want to polish and you want to look after. What a lovely looking bike. And let's go on. 700. Well underrated bikes these. And especially that is really, when you talk about commuting to work and back, that without doubt is a bike that is built for that. A lot of weather protection on them. And again, a nice little Kawasaki. I've never seen that before. The J300. I don't think I've seen one of these. That's pretty looking, that, isn't it? Wow. Single brakes on the front, in line. Yeah, that's got to be the Bergman. The 650. Always wanted to ride one of these. People that have them love them. I had the 400, the Bergman from hell, but people that have these, they're just they're known as the best maxi scooter of them all. This is the weird thing about them. They actually lock there. They take a special key and they're very strange the way they work. Really comfy, but the heavy bikes. The Royal Enfields. Yeah, I tell you what, they are well down on stock in here. Z900. I do like these. Z900 RS. I love that green. It's like a pearlescent green. It changes colour. It's got like a bit of amber green in it. It's a beautiful colour. And again, 7,990. £171 a month. Which one is for you, people? Which one is for you? Ducati DeVille's.
Yeah, we do part exchange and all that.
Hey mate, so you don't... Cheers, thank you.
Yeah, we do part exchange and all that kind of stuff.
The V4. I mean, there's no mileage on that as well. 1,200 miles on it. That's a new bike. It's not even run in. Wow. And again, a bike now. That will just VFR 800. Nearly £5 as well. 13,000 miles on it. The gold wheels are not as nice as mine, people. RJ11, it looks like a private plate on that, to be honest. And the ZXR 1400. You just need to tow a petrol station behind you. But if you want speed, you'll get it on that, people. Wow. And the VFR 800. Richie Vida, the guy who brought these to life. He's got a silver one with over 100,000 miles on it. BMW R1200. R 8,790, £188 a month with good credit. It's a bit wrong, isn't it? Good credit and bad credit. People fall lucky and thingy, but that's a hell of a lot of difference, isn't it? £60 difference is a lot of money. I like the triple black, that is nice. 1250R in triple black. That is a nice looking bike. 10 grand. What was that bike new? It's only done 5,000 miles, 5,600 miles. Your Suzuki's. The Tramp Sprint 1050 GT. And I'm trying not to catch people in the video as well. Some people just don't like being videoed, which is fair comment. And there we go. Tracer 900 GT, a really nice bike, these. 7,890 quid. Bloody hell, that's cheap. 2,100 miles. What plate is it on? It's on a 19 plate. It's a lot of bike people, that. And there you go, if you want to do a bit of off-roading. Really looking forward to the motor show. A tenner here, 7,890, 169 quid a month. Nice Versus. What a lovely bike. The colour is beautiful on it, the blue. And again, I do like these Tracer 900s. They've just got a really good reputation as well, that triple engine and 6,000 miles, £7,800. The GT, and look at that, I like that a lot. I like the grey with it. 6,790, what's that? 11,000 miles on it. I think that's a cheap bike. What plate is that on? A 68 plate. Let's just have a quick look at the KTMs as well, because there's people out there that love KTMs, aren't they? Is it me, or they seem to have gone down a bit? 7,390 for a 1290 Super. Wow. And the Adventure 6,300 for an Adventure with 12,000 miles on it. And I know KTM had issues, didn't they, with servicing and money issues. Don't know how they've gone on from there. Tracer 700, 6,000. I've got to be honest, that Tracer 700 is a lovely bike, but I would pay the extra 790 and have the triple, to be honest. I don't know, it's beggars for choosers, isn't it? It's what you prefer. I like the ionized blue forks on it, that's lovely, that. Let's just look. I mean, it's a beast of a bike, that. 1290 Super Adventure, 7,690 quid. What mileage was on it? I need to get my glasses out. I actually need to put my glasses on, people, because I'm like Magoo, I can't see. So you've seen it before me on the camera. So let's just see what it is. 11,048 miles. There's nothing on it. Absolutely nothing. A 68 plate. You just can't assess how much money you're saving on a new bike. Do you need a new bike? Little Adventure, is it the 790 that? £890, 8,660, £6,700, and there you are. You've got that 23 plate. You're literally, with that now, you're off-road. You've got everything you need. I don't know whether I like that much on them, to be honest. I think I'd lose that. People who own them know about them. More Tracers and GTs. Got a lot of Tracer GTs in here. Another KTM. Number 890 Adventure. I think they had crank problems, didn't that they were going on with these. But again, no mileage on it. Literally cheap as chips. Africa Twin. You'll never go wrong with one of these. And this is 1,000. And I speak to people that prefer this model than the 1100. One, because there's not as much gadgets on it, and it's just a good old bike. It works. And that's a 16 plate bike. What they got that off at? £6,990. I think they're going on 17 grand now, a new Africa Twin. 1,000, just short of, again, just short of 6 grand. 21,000 miles on it. And to be honest, for a bike with 21,000 miles on that, That looks nice condition. Heated grips on it. A Black Widow exhaust. 2017 plate. But look at all the so crash guards, lights on it. They've put a lot on that bike. Lovely screen. I love the black screen. That looks, you know, that looks fairly new for a 17 plate bike. And again, but would you go for the 1100 or would you be happy to go down to the 1000? And that's the that looks like the 1100 to me. Let's just see if we can pull that out there. Yeah, so that's the 1100 Africa Twin. 192 quid a month. Yeah, and some of them they don't have the price, so the price will be in the in that there. But you look, that's a later bike, and the red 1000cc looks mint. You need to spend it. You need someone like Derek from Solo Moto UK to valet your bike for you. He will do a storming job. I don't know why he doesn't do it as a living actually, he'd make a fortune out of it. If I weren't so tight, I'd have him do mine. An NT 1100. There's nothing you can't say about these bikes. They're just a fabulous bike. 7,690 quid. 9,000 miles is that? You know, if you want to do touring, that's on par with anything out there. And comfort. You won't get off that bike with backache, headache. It's just a fabulous bike. VFR 800. That looks a bit funky for the 800. £3,900. 11,000 miles. It's now on it, is there? The X, let me know what. I've not seen that. I've not seen that VFR 800X like that ever. V4. Maybe it's just the panelling on it. Nice looking bike that. I do like that. Just short £4,000. 11,000 miles. It's done. They've done no mileage at all. Lost runners. These cross runners are just a well underrated bike. Well underrated. Fabulous bike. Let's just have a look at that one. It's basically the BFXR 800. Bit more sit up. There we go, S1000. Got a few friends that have got these, they love them. Absolute mad bike. I do like it in the blue, to be honest, that BMW. 1000 XR. 21,000 miles. I do notice that with BMWs, people who own the BMWs seem to do a lot more mileage. Same with the Triumphs. People that own them, they tend to do a lot more mileage with them than a lot of other bikes. And it's like me, I regret not being able to get out now. Really want to get on the continent on mine and give it a spin over in Spain and France and Switzerland. I've got to try and make that happen somehow. You can't, it's like Christmas to me. It's just like imagine this being your garage and all these bikes being in here. Whatever one you wanted to take out, whenever you wanted to take it out. Tiger 900, a really good bike. And Phil Yule said to me when I'd come off the 1200, this is what he has, a 900. He says he prefers this one, just slightly lighter. bit easier to handle. That triple engine in them are just astounding. And this is interesting now, the 1200. How much of these come down? £6,590 for a BMW 1200 GS with 13,000 miles on it, with all the baggage. You know, what has that bike cost new? And you know, that'll do 500,000 miles. You service it, you look after it. Absolutely astounding. So, I wonder what the 1250s, have they got a 1250 in here? What have they gone down to? And this is what I mean, this is the sad side. You buy a bike and you lose a lot of money. But are you better off? Like there. So they've got a few gone out. These are the bikes that are going out. They've changed this as well. Rocket's still there. Fabulous bike, people, a Rocket. 1250. Let's have a quick walk around this Rocket. I've got to say, I said in my video I wouldn't have one, but 14 grand. Jesus. What a bike, eh? It is. It's stylish fashion. If I was a multi-millionaire and I had a garage that I could ride it, say, once a month, I would do that, but I'd still be on the MC, people. But let's just see, 11,490 quid. 30 grand. GS Adventure. 15, it's done no mileage, 15,000 miles. That is a lot of bike. And they're not being funny. You bought that, a 19 plate. You bought that. I don't know whether it comes with all the luggage. I would have thought it will do if it's got all the carriers. Crash bars on it. Them are genuine BMW crash bars as well. You can always tell the chrome fitting, well, the stainless finish on them are astounding on them. And there we go. Let's have a look at the Harleys. You can't leave them out. I think for me, for long touring, if I didn't have the NC, it would be the NC, to be quite honest with you people. I'd have this in the Gull Wing. £7,600. Wow. 71 plate. 4 years old. Let's just have a quick look at the Aprilia there. It's a two-rack. A lot of people absolutely love these. Ducati Desert X. Do you know, it doesn't actually look as big. £12 grand. What are they again? 22 grand, 23 grand upwards. Multistrada. People always have the fear of the Desmo services on these Ducatis, but you know, Ducati Manchester have special offers at special times. You can get a really reduced price on your Desmo service with them. It's like a lot of the garages, the dealerships want you in at winter time. You get your bike in there, you get massive discounts. Yule's Motorcycles give you a really good discount in the winter months. And if you service your bike there, it's warranted with them for that 12 months. I mean, Harley's, just the paintwork on them are exceptional in the chrome, aren't they? They just know how to do chrome and paintwork, to be honest. Never ridden one. And I say it all the time, not really my cup of tea, but people that have never ridden them and get on them, they never go back. They just totally fall in love. They have got their own love-hate relationship. They're like Marmite again, aren't they? At 9,900 Sportster. I've got a couple more Trounts there. More Harley Davidson, sorry. Just not enough in there. Absolutely beautiful bike, this ridden one. 6,007. That is a good buy, that, people. And I'm not being funny, you will love riding that bike. It's such a lovely torquey bottom end on it. It's beautiful. You just go out on it and you just chill on it. Tell me, what do you fancy? What do you ride? Have you bought from here? Have they been good to you? Is it free coffee and chocolate? Service reception? Now that's the point, let's just check. Is it free? Do they spend the money and let you have stuff for nothing? So it looks like it's free. I've never actually had a drink in here. Never had time, because I just enjoy walking around it. So again, it looks free. Let's just go up and down these. Trying to find a way to try and cover them all for you. And like anything, I suppose when you video and you do this, your eyes go to bikes you really like yourself. Like this Z1000 Pocket Rocket. Just hang on. What, 6,400 and that? Just some, honestly people, some of the deals in here are just, they're untrue. Some of the deals in here are just untrue. There we go. 6,300. 11,000 miles on it, and that is absolutely stunning. And they're a bike, you do know they're just reliable, aren't they? I do like that. I don't know what it is, it's just, it's trendy and stylish, I think, that. Again, a bike that's just a nice cruising bike, aren't they? BMW Ioniq Pure. Is that 2,332 miles? It's absolutely stunning. 1,782 miles. Just short of 8 grand. I do like that. That black and white is trendy, that, isn't it? £1,000 cheaper. Just needs a good valet. 5,000 miles. Wow. Can imagine that seat being a bit rough after 1,000 miles sat in it. Look, but please do not touch. Now that just reminds me of the old RDLC 350, the paint on it, the tank. Do like that paint scheme on the Yamahas. Again, bike I've never ridden. I must go and try and get a ride on one of these. And that, the thing is, I'll ride it and I'll love it. You just know certain bikes are just built to be ridden. What's that Honda there? CB1000. Rolling shocks, is it, on the back? Shower. I automatically say Olins because of the gold. Howdy, mate. Ducatis. Little Honda CB1000s. Amazing bikes, these. Ridden one of these. Only thing I would say about them, they were very your legs are quite, well, for my height, my legs are quite tight on them. I own one of these with the E-clutch. I wouldn't buy that without the E-clutch, to be quite honest with you. Again, a bike that I absolutely am astounded. You know, and even the older bikes. Whatever bike you end up on, you'll have fun on it. The MWs, the Triumphs. You think how much money these people have got tied up here. Now that's an old Phaser 1000. What? Oh, it's a Phaser 8. Wow. Now these didn't get a good write-up, these. But I always liked the look of them. Let me know if you've got one. Do you like it? Got to say, grey or blue? Probably the grey, believe it or not. I said 6. You'll never ever go wrong with one of these. I've had 6 of these bikes, people, and honestly, these go round the lanes and build speed like you cannot believe, and they're just bulletproof. Basically an R6 engine detuned, but they've got better performance in the mid-range than the R6s have. The R6 will just beat the top end. Try and keep people out of it. There we go. Cheers, mate. There we go. Hope you've enjoyed it anyway. I always do enjoy my little walk around when I come into Superbike Factory. More than anything, just to see what prices are, see what's moving. Because you can see what bikes they've got a lot of and that have been stuck. You know, and undoubtedly they move them between their actual factories. Something sits somewhere for too long, it has to move on, it has to be sold on. It costs a lot of money to keep this place open. And if you've never been with me on a walk around Superbike Factory, have a look. It's always worth looking back over the prices. You can see what the prices were, how it changes over the years. Really do enjoy a good walk around here. And like I say there, when I asked them at the beginning, now they're servicing bikes, so they're looking to actually bring extra cash in to keep the doors open. You know, they can't, when you've got a mechanic that you're paying 35 grand a year for, they can't stand there doing nothing. Not that they'd ever have a chance to be honest. But that's their actual warehouse. I'm waiting for bikes to go out and come in. Absolutely massive. I'd love to actually get a chance to actually walk around inside there. I'll ask them one day and see if they'll let me, or if they watch the video, they may let me do it. So you can see it inside there as well. Right, and at that, people, come up and look yourself. An amazing bike. Got to say, the best big bike I've ridden and dropped. Same colour as well. Fantastic bike, the 1200 Triumph. Right, see you on the next one, people. I'm heading out to one of the other dealers and see if we can get a test ride on something. So we'll see you later on. At this bright sunshine, wow. This is what we need. Really enjoyed that. I love the walk around Superbike Factory. And you know, and the people in there are really nice as well. There's not many, to be honest, there's not many dealerships now that you go into and the people are not genuine with you. But I still say the same. My favourite bike is still the Mighty NC. And just for Dave as well, the other side, moving the bike, dead easy to move. The one thing I would say to people, I mean, my previous NC, the 2025 model, 2023 model, sorry, that I had, I didn't change the seat, I had the standard seat on it. This seat that's on this, it's expensive, but it's really comfy, people. I really do like it. The only thing I don't like about it, it gets dirty and it gets marked easy. But the NC itself, you'd never go wrong with one of these. Just fabulous. Maybe clean yours, but you can see mine gets worked. It's a workhorse, you know, and every day I ride her, every day I've got a massive smile on my face, even though I should move like the stickers off here and give them a good clean up. She is due for a clean. Right, let's do what I love doing best. Easy to get your leg over. I'm 5'9" and a bit. Measured myself, 5'9" and a quarter. I've shrunk by about 3/4 of an inch. Get my leg over easy. My feet are more or less flat on the floor, and I love it. And it curves and it bends and it twists and it turns easy in and out. Like there, such an easy handling bike. Right, let's have a ride. Have a ride into another dealership and see what's going on. You've got to make the best of your Saturdays that you're off if you're not going on a long run. I was going to go out on a long run again today. I was thinking about going to Wales again, but having a ride out to Little Italy, which I missed last week. I'll eventually get there at some stage. Right, now which way should I go back? I can either go straight back down the A6, which is turned right here, and go through Stockport, or, to be honest, my favourite place is going back through Oldley Edge. Much nicer ride. In actual fact, if I carry it straight on up here, I could actually meet the airport, is where it meets. Right, we'll knock you off there until we get closer. We'll see you later on. That's all the time I've ever been into. But if you've never had a chance to ride out this way, it's just beautiful. The place is just absolutely a lovely place to ride. I never get bored of it. And like in autumn now, you can see the leaves. And I say it all the time, this is where the mega rich live. This is, you know, and I say to them, good luck to them. Because it carries on with this Labour government. These people here that do pay a lot of taxes, people think that because you're rich you don't pay any taxes, you get away with paying none. So far from the truth. I know a number of people who are very well off and they pay a lot of money, a lot more money than I pay anyway. more money than I'll earn in years in 1 year. You know, so I say to them, that's what you don't want to see. You want to see them staying. But it's just an absolutely lovely place. And you look at, I'm not being funny, you look at how much money they spend on doing up the properties, on buying the cars. You know, I'll come and buy me NC, they'll buy a rocket. Love these old cobble streets, old church. Used to be Presbury Village, this is. A little bit on the expensive side, but they do some nice food down here. Now, so you see, I must call it. I'll call in there one day. It's such a tiny shop. I'll call in there one day and have a look. But for today, we're just going to go down here. Is it actually closed? I know last time I think it was closed actually. I think they were doing roadworks on it, like drainage. So it was worth trying to see if we can sneak through somehow. Nice golf course on the left there. Well, Presbury Mounts. Well, would you like to live down here, people? Always makes me wonder what this was like 100 years ago. Was it just like an estate, you know, a gentry estate owned by the royals or by someone like that, and now in 100 years we've got all these houses. I mean, that's stunning, that one. And this leads on to Oldley Edge, is where we go, and then we go into under the tunnels in Winslow. You've been with me many a times on this ride. This is really what I love the most. It's like when you go to Scotland or Wales and you find little roads like this. You know, they're beautiful, aren't they? They're just beautiful roads. They can be a bit deadly in the winter. You get a bit slippery, a lot of leaves. And then you get people like that drive on the wrong side of the road. Wow, that's a nice little private road, isn't it? And it's like that every time you come down here. You watch something and you miss something else. You see something new every time you come down here. I'm watching leaves in the road, people are packed on the floor. No tyres have grip on them, I'm afraid. Lovely little house there. Coming to the end of it now. To the end of here, and we turn right. And we're back on the big old B roads.